Shalom and welcome to another episode of Elders of GMS, giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is a continuation of GMS News and Prophecies. The subtitle is going to be "The End is Nearer than when we believed." All right, and basically what I did was I put together a bunch of news articles off of the web dealing with this thing called Northcom or Northcom, which is stand for Northern Command, which is the U.S. forces in the United States, because in Africa you have U.S. forces in Africa, and that's called AFRICOM, and the head general over that is a Israelite. I forget his name. His name escapes me at this time. I believe he's a general. And you have a certain command, a certain force of the United States forces, whether they be Marines, Army, Navy, whatever, that's over there in the Middle East. So you have certain forces and certain commands, and they have their own names. Like I said, the command over there in Africa is called AFRICOM. The command over here in the States is known as Northern Command. And now, when you read up on it, Northern Command or Northcom are U.S. troops that are here in the States, and they're saying that's to protect the homeland, which is bullshit. They're planning on taking over or overthrowing the U.S. citizens, man. And Israel's going to be involved in that. So that's what we're coming to. You know, the last few prophecies, or you can say the last few events that's going to take place before the Most High destroys this place, is these troops coming in to kill a lot of Israelites and Edomites as well, and other nations. See, this country that you're living in is going to be changed over. It's not going to be the way it was prior to 9/11 or even after 9/11. Now, you have these other pundits, I'll say, Alex Jones, Jeff Rentz, Webster Tarpley, Gerald Salante, and many others, and they refer to the month of October. They're referring to it as a coming event, and they call it the October surprise. That something major supposed to happen in the States. When I say in the States, I mean in this country. Maybe a major terrorist attack, because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know who's going to be the president. As far as it stands, with the numbers, with the different polls and so forth, that Barack Obama should get back in there fairly easy. But that can all be changed. They can change the people's thinking real quick and get Romney up in there to be the new president of the corporate United States, because Romney said he wanted to be the president of these United States. Well, there's no such thing as these United States. Every state is under the federal jurisdiction. All these states are federal states. There's no such thing as New York State, which is a continuous state of New York, or continuous New York State. Everything is federalized now. And the federal government is nothing but a corporation. So when he says he wants to be the president of these United States, he should really say he wants to be the president of the United States, which is located in D.C. That's the seat of government. That's their corporate headquarters, so to speak. And the way to keep power and to make things happen, because there's going to come a point where they're going to force you to do things. So they need a force behind what they're saying, and that's Northern Command. That's DHS, the Department of Homeland Security. That's the Social Security Administration, and all these government offices, these administrations. All these departments that I mentioned, they have their own force, so to speak. So if you have a force, you're going to have arms. So that's what we're coming to. So that's all throughout the scriptures. So that's one major prophecy. Another one is them going into Iran, and they've been talking about it for the longest. And it's going to happen. It's not going to be turned around. And then the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. And the majority of people are going to take it, but there's going to be a percentage of so-called U.S. citizens that are going to refuse to take it because they know that that's the mark of the beast in the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter. You're going to have these patriots and these people that been watching us or been watching the Patriots or been watching the different websites that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. And every week we go down there and we speak on the highways and byways. The majority of the people, matter of fact, all of the people that come up and know or speak about the mark of the beast being a chip are so-called Edomites. When you ask Jake, he doesn't know what the hell is going on. Jake is clueless. That's why I said about a month back, and I said it a couple of times, forget the hell with these 2/3. They're not going to make it. They're already dead. They're dead men and dead women and dead babies walking. See, this guy, Johanna, wants to save him because he's part of the 2/3. So the 2/3, forget about him. It's the 1/3 that the Most High is dealing with, which is the elect. Part of the 1/3 is the elect. You got something?
This is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 19. Who is blind? That's right, yeah. Sorry. It says Isaiah 42 and 16. I'm sorry, 19. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord's servant? So that's dealing with Israel. So, like Elder Tar was saying, these Jakes out here, just forget about them, because they're not aware of what's going on around them, unless it has something to do with partying or getting with some chick, or having a good time, or some party or picnic. They're not looking to what's putting Barack Obama back in, So they're not really they don't really have the majority of them don't have their eyes open to what's really going on in this society. That's why the Lord said, "Who is blind but my servant?" And who is the servant of the Lord? Israel. So the 2/3, they're not looking for the end of the world. Why? Because they're comfortable in this society. They want to prosper in this society. They want to continue in this society. They don't want this society to go down because, they figure that they living good. They living decent. And they don't want this place to go down. So, matter of fact, this is in the book of Psalms. Bear with me 1 second. This is the book of Psalms 17 and 12. It says, but these devils, they're gonna show their true horns. They're gonna get down. They're gonna get down on you. Psalm 17 and 12. Like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places, arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So basically, the Most High set up Esau as a whipping stick for us. So when you turn back to the Lord makes them devils go away, so to speak. That's what the scriptures say. That when you that they're not, that these workers are not a terror unto good works, in the book of Romans, the 13th chapter. But to these